Hi, I'm Ling. We are the events team and we will be presenting regarding our event, which is the 2019 Interpublic Sports Carnival. Just a short summary about our event. It's an adult event that organized by PSU in conjunction with MPU students to plan out various sports games for psychology students to have fun and bond with each other. Well, technically, our event was a success. We had met our set vision, which is to encourage all psychology students as well as staff members to take part in different sporting events to raise their confidence and develop strong and meaningful bond with each other. However, we did not manage to recruit any staff members such as lecturers or tutors to join. This might be due to the fact that most of them were busy for their respective job, and it also considered the fact that our event fall during assignment week as well. While regarding our mission, we had 3 missions and all of them was achieved successfully. We managed to create 4 events, 4 sports, which is handball, frisbee, captain ball and dodgeball. Along this journey, there are many students that gave a good feedback saying that they build skills that they never thought they had, especially through sports that frequently played in uni, such as handball and frisbee. But most importantly, all participants had a lot of fun and they bond with each other through games, which this makes a success for us to create a stress-free and fun-friendly match for all participants. Now I would like to pass it to Farhana to continue.
My name is Farhana and I will be talking about the goals and how it was achieved. So the first thing we did as a group is we discussed what sports to do. As Yian said, we did handball, frisbee, dodgeball and captain ball, all of which are team sports. So all of which are geared towards creating bonds among team members. And then we sat down and we decided on the rules. And we were lucky enough that we had a frisbee team, a dodgeball team, and a captain ball team. So we were able to get experienced players to come and help us out with our sports games stuff. And we also had an experienced handball player come in to help teach the rules. So we were lucky enough to be able to get experienced people to come and help us teach us the rules so we can, have the team games go smoothly. Next, we booked the venues, and the venues that we booked were literally, some of them were on campus, some of them was just a little bit off campus, but mainly it's easy for everyone to either walk there, cycle there, or drive there. And we booked indoor campuses, outdoor campuses, we booked indoor venues and outdoor venues, and in order to combat the elements, we have also decided to have contingency plans. So that's one of the ways we combated our challenges. And then the best part about how we got to do all this also, because it was right after the in-department sports carnival, so people were still geared to play sports and they were geared to be fit with their friends, which was actually pretty darn good. So the best part about the sports carnival also was that players were very cooperative with each other, which means whenever a teammate or a team member or a group, they didn't have enough players, we were actually able to share players from each other's teams, and that created bigger friendship bonds because we were able to talk to one another and actually get to know who each other is, which is great. And and all this we wouldn't have been able to do this if the events team and the marketing team didn't work as a team. All of us, we worked really well, everyone cooperated, everyone did their job, and that helped the event run really smoothly. Over here are some of the pictures from the event. So that's frisbee, I think that's dodgeball, that's frisbee, that's captain ball and handball. Next, I will pass it on to Aura, and she will talk about the challenges that we faced and how we overcome them.
Hi, I'm Aura. You can also call me Chin. So I'm talking about the challenges faced and also how to overcome it. The first challenge that we face is we need to make sure that our event purpose is linked to our event progress. So some of the participants were too competitive and it clashed with our event goal where we just want them to have a friendly match rather than a competitive match. The second challenge that we face is we need to set a sports rules for each and every sport. So it's to ensure that participants have a fair match. However, we have no experience in setting those rules. The third challenge that we face is we encounter bad weather on the event day itself, and it will endanger players if we insist to continue the outdoor activities if it's under raining. So to overcome these challenges, first is we emphasize on the event idea, where we consistently remind the participants that it is a friendly match and this event is for them to have fun and to relieve their stress. The second is we do our own research. As we analyze through experts' guidance and do our own online research and to set our own new rules from them. And also we get some experts and to help us to set the rules on the day itself. The third one is to change the venue from outdoor activities to indoor activities. In order to do that, we contact the person in charge who booked the indoor venue, and we negotiate with them if they could lend us some of the space. That's all for me. Now I would like to pass it to Elaine.
Hi, I'm Elaine. Yes, for the suggestion part, there are two things that we could conduct differently in the future event, and one of them will be the publicity of the event. Because initially, we didn't have enough participants for our sports event. There were three sports event. There were lack of people, and then so we resort to the last option of having in-class announcement on the last day on a day before our event, which was very last minute. And then in the future, we should have in-class announcement at least 1 week before the event in order to recruit more participants. Besides that, we can also come up with a more catchy visual design and utilize the social media accounts of the social psychology department in order to gain participants' attention. Gaining more publicity will establish a more growing relationship within the psychology department as well. And during the event, there were a lot of problems due to lack of manpower. Another suggestion will be in the future event, we need to make sure to have more manpower so that the work will be divided equally within the groups and to ensure that the event will run smoothly. And in order to achieve that, we can recruit volunteers through social media as well, or we can ask people around us to help out, like our friends or our classmates. That's all for my part. I'll pass the next one to Kristal.
Hi, I'm Kristal. There are also a few things that we thought could be improved on, such as our task delegation and the communication between the event and marketing group. Firstly, for the task delegation, it could have been done better if we first assess the strengths and weaknesses of our team members before actually assigning the task. So, for example, when delegating the task, each member of the team could list out a few of their skills before actually deciding on assigning the task. This is to ensure that everyone is comfortable with the task allocated, and it also allows us to work more efficiently. Secondly, we could improve better if we had established deadlines and checkpoints. During the process of planning the event, we often made really last-minute decisions, such as deciding who were to be present during the event day, and also we did our progress reports quite last minute, such as a few days before it was due. All the procrastination could have been avoided if we had set out a deadline for all the tasks that were to be done. Moving on to the next point, in order to improve the communication between the event and marketing group, we suggested to have every member of both the subgroups involved during the discussions, as this could clear off any misunderstandings and avoid any which could potentially delay our execution. Oftentimes, communication between the event and marketing group was only done by one member of both subgroups. Also, during most of the meetings, not all members were present. Therefore, in the event that this happens, video calls could be utilized.
Thank you!